Hi everyone and welcome to a very special Doctor Who figure review by me, Megashorts, and today I'll be reviewing a fantastic new set, which is the 11 Doctors figure set, which includes some repainted figures, some re-released figures, and one or two figures which we haven't seen before. Now, I got this excellent figure set last week from Amazon for £49.99, and it is an absolutely fantastic figure set. I think it's definitely one of the best figure sets that Character Options have made so far. Now, this review will be done in 11 parts. In part 1 I'll be reviewing the first Doctor figure, in the second part I'll be reviewing the second Doctor, and you get the idea for all the other parts really. Now, before I take a look at the first Doctor figure, I'm going to show you the brilliant packaging this set came in. Okay, so if we take a look at the front, we can see it has been made in style of the TARDIS. You can open the doors of the packaging to see the figures in the middle with their accessories packaged next to them. And there is also some information on each and every Doctor in this set on the sides. And if we take a look at the back, we can see all the prototypes of the figures in this set, and also some company information at the bottom. Okay, so now I'm going to review the first Doctor figure. Okay, so here we have the first Doctor figure. Now, this figure is a repaint of the 2009 Forbidden Planet exclusive first Doctor figure, which came with the Saucer Commander Dalek. And now I'm going to point out the differences between the two. I think the head on my first Doctor figure from the 11th Doctor set is slightly more detailed than the Forbidden Planet exclusive one I have here. I'm not sure if it is meant to have more detail than the Forbidden Planet exclusive one, but it's the same head sculpt. The shirt and cravat have been changed. The cravat on this first Doctor figure is black. The cravat on this first Doctor figure is dark blue. And the buttons on the shirt have been painted black. On this shirt, they're white. The stripes on the shirt have also been changed as well. There's a lot more on this figure than there is on this figure. And the most obvious difference is the trousers. As you can see, the trousers of this first Doctor figure are just a dark grey all over, and the shoes are black at the bottom. The trousers of this first Doctor figure are a lighter grey with lots of black lines going down and across them, and the shoes are black and brown. And the walking sticks are different as well. This walking stick for this first Doctor figure is brown, and the walking stick for this first Doctor figure is black. Now, as I said earlier in the review, both first Doctor figures have a brilliant likeness to William Hartnell. If we take a look at the eyes, we can see that there has been some red painted around them. Now, some people don't like this, I think, but in my opinion, it really does help to make the eyes look very realistic. Once again, the clothing has been very nicely made. It's been very carefully painted, and the clothing looks very accurate with lots of buttons, pockets and creases all around. And the trousers, although they might look a bit dull, still have all the creases to make them look lifelike, and the shoes have been very nicely made as well. And now I'm going to go through the articulation of this excellent figure. And we can also see a ring on his right hand, and also another ring on his left hand. I haven't mentioned these rings before, but I've noticed that quite a few Doctor Who figures nowadays have rings on their hands. I'll try to mention these rings more often, because I notice them when I have the figures. I just don't mention them in the reviews. Not that it's really important, but I think it is something I should point out more often. Anyway, now I'm going to go through the articulation of this fantastic figure. The head can go from side to side. It can probably do a 360-degree turn at the head, but to be honest, I really don't want to turn it all the way around, because I'll probably get white or black scratches on the neck, which would ruin the look of the figure in my opinion. The arms can do a 360-degree turn from the shoulders. They can swivel 360 degrees at the biceps. They can also bend up at the elbows, and both hands can swivel 360 degrees. lower body articulation now. He can move from the waist. Both legs can go backwards and forwards and go outwards, but not fully because the jacket stops them from doing that. And they can swivel 360 degrees from the thighs and also bend at the knees. And overall, I give the first Doctor figure from the Jon Pertwee story, The Three Doctors, a very well earned 10 out of 10, because it has a fantastic likeness to William Hartnell, the usual great detail and the usual brilliant articulation, and this figure is good for those who weren't able to get the Forbidden Planet exclusive version last year, because this figure is quite similar to that figure, but there are some differences which I pointed out earlier in the review. And it is a very nice addition to anyone's Doctor Who figure collection. But this review is not over yet, because now I'm going to review his nice little walking stick. Okay, so here we have the first Doctor's walking stick. It isn't really anything amazing. It has been painted black, so it is the same as the Unearthly Child's first Doctor figure's walking stick. It's a nice sculpt. I'm not sure how much the first Doctor used it in the show, but it is a very nice accessory. And each first Doctor figure from Character Options has a right hand that is sculpted to hold this accessory. Just put it in like so. And there you have him, standing with his walking stick. And overall, I give the first Doctor's walking stick accessory a 10 out of 10. And that's pretty much all I have to say for this review. I hope you've all enjoyed watching it. But in fact, it isn't actually all I have to say for this review, because I still have 10 other figures to complete the review. But the next part shall be of the second Doctor, which is also from the Three Doctors. Thanks for watching, YouTubers.